guys. Obviously, you're gonna notice later that I am in a totally different outfit. Ooh, these boobies. No, I'm just kidding. So, just as like a quick, more like of a trigger warning, I will be using different cards than I would usually do, and they can be a little bit more cutthroat than your traditional oracle or even tarot cards. This is just an FYI. You know, don't want anyone to like freak out or anything, but free will does come into play. But you guys, I honestly think it's not that bad, but it's just as a trigger warning for those who you'll see for yourself, okay? It reveals some stuff, and like it just, yeah. So if you're like pretty sensitive usually to like, you know, tarot readings or anything in general, maybe this is not the reading for you. All right. But I hope you guys are doing well and having a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye. Hello. It's me. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl from Summer Moon Tarot. I hope everyone has been doing well. Oh, man, what a week. We are here. It is Saturday. Me and Nikki, we do pick a card readings together. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm about to say welcome to the fucking madhouse, but anyway. It is Saturday and I'm dressed down. I'm not wearing a bra, so let's go ahead. Let's just dive into the reading. So I'm doing something completely different today. And this time I'm working with tea leaves. Now I usually use tea leaves cards more on like the one-on-ones. They're very accurate, I would say. And they break down by month. So today I'm going to be doing your next 3 months, all right? Starting from February 2021, we're gonna look into March, April, and May. You know, just kind of like give us like a little bit of a glimpse, right? So I've never done these like on the pick a card. Like I said, I usually do these on the one-on-one, and I absolutely love these. So we break them down by month of the year, okay? And then these are the cards. Look how much info is in this. So what I'll do is I will shuffle real good in between each pick a card. And then I am going to be, this is super exciting, just super exciting, all right? I just love it. So a lot of you guys have been asking me about personal readings. I don't think I'll be opening up in the next week or two because just life has just been taken over. But I mean, eventually you guys will find out. If you follow me on the gram, usually I will make an announcement on there that I have opened up my shop, or I'll let you guys know, usually like via video, so it doesn't really matter. But I am excited, you guys. And also too, I was thinking about, actually maybe I'll mention that later. It's not all that. We'll see when the time comes. So let's go ahead, guys, and let's get this started. All right, you guys, we're back at it again. And this time, we're going to be working with the Smokey Quartz here. Yes. And then we have the lovely clear quartz. Yes. And then lastly here, we have the Madagascar rose quartz. And yes, we're doing all quartz today. And I am excited, so let's get this started. All right, those who chose this lovely crystal quartz, this is your reading. So let's go ahead, let's get this started. Oh, by the way, thank you, Candle Soup, for my lovely smoky quartz there. So we're going to be looking at, so each month that I pull, I'm pulling 4 cards. And usually that's how it goes. So let's do this. This is super exciting. Let me know if you like this. You know, ooh, yeah. Okay, I'll calm down. All right, so we're working with March here. March of 2021. We have the unicorn. Okay, and I'll hold them all up together. We have the vase. We have the lobster. Okay, and then we have the wall. All right. So the unicorn is saying, use your intuition to make beneficial change. I do feel like in March, there might be a little bit of a financial pinch that is going on here. Maybe there is like a large purchase that needs to be made, or, you know, or you're like in between like homes, or, you know, like for example, when you're moving, it's very costly and you can't like, you know, I mean, that's like the living on the ramen diet for just like a few weeks or two. I don't think it's anything like super like hardcore. I think that, it's just going to throw you a little bit into a pinch, and it's just something to just watch out for. And then here we go. So we have the unicorn and the vase, right? And it's saying, you know, it's good to use your intuition to make beneficial change. And the fact that we have the unicorns, and unicorns are very rare, right? And then, you know, I feel like that using your intuition, there's like a secret admirer who is coming. Or someone like that, you know, that you hear that they like you know, use your intuition, like follow your gut and be like, hey, is this gonna be like a thing? If they're like not like on the up and up and they're a little bit shady, just if they don't feel right, if it doesn't pass the smell test, that's where I should go with that. If it does not pass the smell test, don't put it on, right? Don't put it on. All right. So that's what I'm getting with here, okay, for the month of March. See, that's not that bad. It's all right. It does like it airs out your business a little bit, but overall, it is not that bad. Okay. So let's look at April. Okay, we have ooh, the fan. The rainbow. I can't. April's good. The frying pan. Ooh, there's some jealousy going on over here. Okay, and then the broken ring. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mix it up. Because I'm nosy, and the fact that we got the frying pan and the broken ring, I'm actually going to get my tarot cards, and then I'm going to shuffle because I want to know a little bit more about that, okay? Give me like 2 seconds. All right, so we are back, and I got my tarot cards here. So I am going to shuffle really quick because, ooh, Tarot be telling everyone's business. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's look at the first 2 cards first that came up, okay? So we have the fan, romance celebration party, and then the rainbow. I feel like that this applies to you. I feel as though that there's going to be some sort of like you leaving the past behind, you know, you getting over whatever, like of people doing you dirty, right? Or like it could be like anything that you were thinking of where there is a situation that was a little bit troublesome, and now that it's just the rain is gone and the rainbow has like made an appearance, okay? And of course, like with the fan, I feel as though this might be that secret admirer might turn into a real romantic relationship. So if you're looking to getting into something monogamous, this is a sign for you, all right? And so this is good. The frying pan and the broken ring. Let me tell you something. So frying pan says trouble and accusations, and the broken ring in the bottom says parting of the ways in either romance or business. I feel like there's going to be some accusations happening of, you know, maybe I feel like for like a handful of you, this could be you. For the majority of you, I think that this is going to be someone that you hear about, right? Someone who's close to you. There's some accusations of, you know, of all sorts of things. And then on top of that, it's probably going to cause you some grief, right? So I'm like, okay, I got tarot here. Let's look into it. So maybe for you guys, maybe for like I said, there's a small percentage of y'all who are going, you know, maybe there's going to be like some trouble in the romantic waters. But I feel like for the majority, this is from someone else. This could be like a close friend, a close family member, some of the spouse or whoever is like doing some dirty things, or they're going to be accused, and they're just going to create like all sorts of drama. So then I pulled some tarot cards on this because I am nosy as hell. And we have the Magician in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands. Look at this. I'm like, and then the Two of Cups in reverse. This like brings me so much excitement. Don't know if you could tell. So what I'm getting here is that this person will feel as though that they are carrying the weight on, you know, on their shoulders, or the world on their back. And this even could be like a basis where they're like, listen, I'm doing everything X, Y, and Z. This could be you. Like I keep, you know, putting or making things like happen and putting things together, and I'm fucking tired of it. I'm fucking fed up, okay? I'm ready to dip. If this is you, more power to you. And probably that's what that rainbow is for you. That rainbow is the most difficult part of this situation is over, and I'm looking for better and better, you know, new and better things, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. However, I feel, like I said, this is like kind of split in two. And I feel like that either someone, you might hear from someone, you know, doing some things, and then that will like spill into, you know, you're probably going to get all the tea. But that's what I'm getting with here, all right? And the Magician here in reverse, just like your world's just going to be turned like upside down. So like resources and everything is just going to feel like it's just like been stripped away from you. But like, look at the light of the, I don't want to say light at the end of the tunnel, because that's like kind of weird. I don't really like that saying too much, but I'm going like, you know what I mean? The rainbow. Like I said, after the rain, there's a rainbow. Like I said, this is for like a handful of you, but for some of you, you all gonna be hearing some things. And I feel as though for like a handful, there might be some infidelity here, like that you will hear from like another person. That's why we're getting the frying pan, right? Some trouble that's going to be happening and some accusations that's going to be unfolding. I wasn't planning on bringing the tarot into the mix, but I felt like I'm a little nosy. I feel as though this is like either a close friend or family. Okay, so here we go. We're into the month of May. All right, and then we have the Fair Man. We have the Tent. Okay, and then we have the Harp. All right, and then we have the Carriage. Okay, so with May, I feel like for a decent amount of you guys, the Fair Man and the Tent, and with the, actually all of it together, I'm just going to try and hold these up in formation. Like so, like that, okay? So I feel as though that you could actually potentially be wanting to take a trip with someone. Maybe you were dealings with a Fair Man. And I do feel like that it's gonna, because we have the temporary situation and the journey together. I feel like that you guys are just gonna have a great time. So if you're looking to travel in May, or go like not even somewhere far away, maybe somewhere like an hour away, for example, rent like an Airbnb, you know, with the Fair Man. And it says the Fair Man is dealing with a relationship with a man who is either like fair or whichever situation race that you are in, you know, maybe someone who has blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay. And it's saying like, listen, there's going to be like really good times. You guys are going to be like absolutely happy, and it's just going to feel like all good. So May for you guys, my pile ones, it's just like a very lucky month. And I feel like that you guys are just going to have like such a great time. All right. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I want to see if you guys are going like near or far, because I'm nosy and I'm going to see why not. I'm just going to throw like a little bit into the mix. Okay, so it's interesting because we got the Death card like in reverse, but I feel as though that's not going to be anywhere like too far for a great amount of you guys, but I feel as though that this might be somewhere that you guys, you know, maybe a handful of you guys would like to go somewhere far. Okay, it doesn't mean like, oh my god, you're just gonna stay put. I mean, given the situation that we're in now, you know, with the pandemic and everything, that's why I said like maybe it's like an hour away, 20 minutes away, right? And you guys want to have a little getaway, a little romantic getaway. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, Nikki? See, he's screaming from the rooftops. He agrees. All right, you guys, that is all that I have for you guys, my pile one. Let me know how you like this. And usually this is how I would do like the 12-month reading, for example. Breakdown, minus of course the tarot. But let me know what you guys think. And this is a snippet. Are you guys excited? You guys have any concerns, right? Especially with the month of April. April seems like a little bit troubling in a way. So let me know if this has resonated with you at all. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, okay? If you have not subscribed already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye. All right, for those who chose this lonely, clear crystal quartz, this is your reading. Come here. Okay. Let's do this. So, pile one had a little bit of tea that went on. So I feel like this might be the case as well. So what I did was halfway through, I brought in my actual tarot decks. And then if there is like anything that I need to pull, extra messages or whatever, we get to do that. So let's do it. All right. So we're going to start off with March of 2021. We have the harp. Oh my God. Yes. This made an appearance too. Ooh. Look at that. Someone new entering your life. There is a financial pinch. Okay, with the lobster. And then we have the mountain. All right. So, sorry. This is like, it's starting to fall apart. So let's go ahead. Let's look at March and let's look at the breakdown here. So with the harp and the great new person entering your life, I feel as though that in this case, there could be a new person who like either on the romantic or on their friendship, right? Who's going to give you such like fulfillment. And it's just going to be like, oh, I've waited for so long. And here we are, right? And this is what I'm getting with here, okay? And then also too with March, and I feel like a decent amount of you, actually a little bit pile one, I think had the financial pinch in March as well. And the major challenges, I feel as though these two coincide together. I feel like that there's going to be like a major transaction of some sort that might leave you in a financial pinch, whatever that may look like. I've mentioned like, you know, maybe there's like a move of some sort, or like you're looking to purchase a vehicle, right? That's going to leave you in a pinch. When you buy like large ticket items, that's going to leave you in a pinch. Maybe some of you guys are looking to buy a house in March. And that's going to leave you in a little bit of a pinch, all right? So there's going to be some, like, of course, some challenges that might coincide with this together that, you know, I feel like for a handful of you, I think this is like more work related, that there's going to be some sort of like change or even like home change that it's just going to feel like a challenge, just something that, you know, don't worry, like, it's just something you're just going to have to like overcome, okay? With a little bit of finesse. So I feel as though like with March, there's a bit of like a 50-50. So 50%, you know, I feel like there's going to be like over the moon happiness. It's just going to be like, you know, life's just going to feel really good and just all good shit inside. And then, you know, then there's like a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a pinch. One thing I like about tea leaf cards and really like with myself, I do not sugarcoat. And these, they're just going to be like, I'm just going to put your business out there whether you like it or not. Okay? Oh my God, I'm probably going to get so much hate. People are going to be like, I just want to be happy all the time. And you know, that's all right. And like the financial pinch, you could change that. Don't forget, we have free will here, okay? So if you're like, listen, I want to make sure that I save my money and I hold things tight, obviously you can definitely do that and you can change the outcome of this. It's just the energy that we're dealing with now, okay? Nothing to worry, nothing to fear. And then we have April. Oh, look at the little blossoms, they're so cute. We have the cobweb. The valley, the horse. Okay, and then we have the gong. Okay. Now, this is really exciting. This is really good. I think April is a very lucky month for you guys. And the reason why I say that is obviously starting off with the cobweb. I feel as though some of these are kind of like, they coincide together, but not so much. So with the cobweb, I feel like there's going to be some like outside forces maybe that might be, you know, like, I call them like light hexes. So like if someone is thinking of you like in a certain way, like people give hexes really like on a daily sometimes and they don't even notice, right? Like, ooh, I hope that girl get hit by a bus, you know, like something like that. I hope that you're doing that. Saying, ooh, I hope she gets hit by a bus. I'm like, oh dude, all right. But don't worry, no fear. Your spirit guides are here and they're actually protecting you, okay? They're gonna get rid of all that shit. Some things might like transpire where you're like, I'm not really sure why this has happened. I'm not really sure why this door was closed on me. And then like another door opens, right? Because there's a reason for why that change has happened, okay? And it's your spirit guides or your angels stepping in and like protecting you or removing those negative energies or entities, okay? And then really interesting, I feel as though for you guys, sorry, I'm like, can you read that? The horse is saying like, listen, you might be going on a short journey, all right? I feel as though it's probably like somewhere near a valley even, or in a valley, or if you guys live in the valley, if that makes any sense, or fly over a valley. You see what I mean here? Now, with the valley here, it says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. All right. And I feel as though that you're going to achieve that by taking this short journey or taking, you know, some time to yourself where, you know, you get a breather. You've had such a fulfilling and hard last, like say a few weeks, for example, right? We had new people coming in, you know, we're climbing mountains and all that kinds of stuff. And then now I think it's good and it's time to take a breather and get yourself that peaceful serenity that you just so deserve. All right. Maybe you want to take a short trip with the boo. I see you. I want to take a short trip with the boo too. Ooh, child, you ain't taking me anywhere. All right. And then here we go with the gong. Think of the gong like when someone like hits it, right? Or bangs on it. And like how that radiates. Right? You feel it like in your chest because of the vibrations. And I feel like that there's going to be some sort of exciting announcement or event that's going to be happening. That's just going to leave you like absolutely like elated. This could be anything, excuse me, from like finding out that you have a new job or, you know, finding that someone's pregnant, for example. It's just going to be some sort of news. There's going to be some good news that is coming and that you're going to hear. And it's going to leave you very excited, whether it's not just for you, but I feel as though that this could be from like someone else, right? Maybe someone else like got an excellent promotion or your significant other or, you know, I don't know. Like I'm just throwing you guys some examples, okay? I'm gonna like reshuffle these again. I feel called to. I'm gonna pull, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna pull some cards on the new boo. We're like, what are you guys doing? Because I'm nosy. I'm like, okay. New boo! Ooh! Look at that, Four of Pentacles. See the city skyline in the background? I feel as though that this is going to be, you know, so you guys are going to be going somewhere else, definitely. And then, of course, the Lover's card. Look at that. Yes. Unity. Oh, more mountains. Mountains. There's a lot of mountains. Y'all going to climb some mountains together? Maybe you want to go hiking or something? I don't know. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Swords here being in reverse. So I feel as though that when you guys meet, or, you know, you guys like translate together. Sorry, I'm super weird. You guys chose me, okay? You chose me. So this should say something about you. Oh my goodness, you know, I'm just kidding. So with the Ten of Swords here, and the Four of Pentacles, of course, with the Lovers card, I feel like that you guys will, like I said, you're meet cute. It's just going to feel like super lovely and very transcending. I feel as though this person is very well managed by their money, or they manage their money or finances very well. I feel like that, you know, you might even meet in the nighttime. I'm getting nighttime vibes here, okay? I feel as though that this person's just lovely. Yes, the Hanged one, the Hanged Man. So I feel as though that this is going to be someone that you haven't like least expected to turn out. Like you had this ideal person in your mind and you're just going to get some like a wild card. That's what I'm getting with that, okay? All right, so the month of May. I feel as though, why am I like keep drawing like for April? It's super weird. Okay, so we have the Wishbone. We have the Fan. Wow, the Fan's making an appearance again. Oh, we have the Finger. Sorry. Okay. Ooh. And then we have the Dog. Close up. Not far away, dog. Close up. Look what that says. Pleasure with a close friend. Ooh, and then we have the... What you doing? What you doing in the month of May? Get nasty. I mean that in a good way, okay? For those who are age appropriate, I should say, because I've been noticing there's some 13-year-olds on in my channel. I'm like, how did you get here? Okay. So I'm so sorry. I need to get the giggles out. Okay. So, obviously this is like pretty like self-explanatory. I feel like for a decent amount of you guys, maybe there's like a friend or someone that you have a crush on that you're going to end up having some interesting things that might be happening. If you know what I mean. But then also too with the Finger. So the Finger, I feel like that is going to be into two different scenarios, but in the same month, if that makes sense. Not like two different groups. So I feel as though with the Finger, you know, it might be on the literal, if you know what I mean, like what I just said. And then also too, so warning, you have a problem either now or in the near future, okay? And I feel like that you could potentially be warning a friend, or someone might be warning you of, you know, something that is coming, right? Either it could be like a job change, a house change, family even. It's saying like, listen, I want to know what this problem is. I'm just going to like start to dig a little bit more. Like, what is the warning? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. This actually came up in reverse, and I feel as though the warning might be like you having some rifting, is that even a word? I think it probably is. You having a disagreement with family. I feel as though that this might be something that you might have to like, don't call me out of my name kind of situation, okay? Look at that, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel as though that this might be, and I feel like that's kind of a feminine energy that we're dealing with here. And I feel like that you might, there is more of a warning of watch out for, or so-and-so said about you that is very troubling, and then you confronting that person. But I feel as though that you probably will be very unbothered by it. You're like, I'm not that interested. I don't really give a damn, okay? And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being like, get my fucking name out of your mouth. There's also nothing wrong with, you know, I'm not bothered. I'm living my life, you know, living la vida loca, and y'all can suck it. And that's what I'm getting with this, okay? I hope that you guys like this. And you like the tea leaf. Now, I usually don't include tarot in it. That's just something that is just a spur of the moment. But let me know if you guys liked my tea leaf reading. And this is super exciting. And I hope you guys are doing really well. And I will talk to you guys later. Oh, let me know if this resonated at all. Maybe I should have said that. Duh, Summer. All right, take care, you guys. Bye. Ooh, come over here. Come hither. For those who chose this lovely Madagascar rose quartz, this is your reading. So let's go ahead. Let's just dive right into it. I should probably explain. So what happens is we'll do the months, and then each month has like 4 tea leaves. And then I have some tarot cards here that I pulled like midway, that if there needs to be any further like explanation or tea, like I did for pile 1, then we'll dive right into it, okay? So let's go ahead, let's start off with March of 2021 and what is in store for that. Ooh, the Dark Man. Let's get introduced there. Oh, the Club. Okay, and then the Broom. All right, and then lastly here we have the Egg. All right. So, there are some really interesting things here. Obviously, you know, there is going to be dealings with someone who has dark hair, or dark complexion per se. All right, this could be like, you know, someone that you might have like coming in that who is new or who's like around you right now. But I feel so that you're going to be dealing with someone who has dark hair. Now, this is really interesting, and that is the Club, all right? And the Club means, it says that someone will try to make you do something against your will. Doesn't necessarily mean, you know, the Dark Man. This could be like anyone, right? This could be like maybe, you know, your mom forcing you to eat broccoli or something. I don't know. You see what I mean? Like someone just trying to like kind of like pressure you to do something of the sort. Something that you're just not going to be very comfortable with doing. Doesn't necessarily have to be someone who has like dark hair who is in your circle. There could be. Maybe someone's just trying to like corner you or something like that, okay? I feel like this is something you're just going to like overcome. You're gonna be like, no, I'm not all about that. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to shut this shit down. All right. But then at the same time, right, we're going to switch gears here. And I feel like that with the Egg, I love the fact that we have these two that popped up together, because with the Egg, it says success assured with good plans and hard work. You know, the hard work that you put in, like over maybe the last couple of months or the year or something like that, is going to pay off, right? And this could be like financial gain. This could be you finding a new home, you know, relocating or starting afresh, starting new. Maybe like for some of you guys, like dealing with the Dark Man, you got rid of their ass and then you're like, guess what? I'm going to move out. I'm going to go somewhere like completely, you know, new and exciting. And honestly, that could be the case here. So, this is like kind of interesting because it's like some parts, of course, you're like, ooh, that's a little bit concerning. But at the same time, I feel like that there's going to be really good things that are coming like around the corner for you in the month of March. Or you may hear like of someone like, you know, cutting ties or moving into a different home or different environment, okay? But I feel as though like for a good majority of you, this is like affecting you directly, or like then there's like a handful, maybe like 1% that you might hear of someone, like a person with dark hair, like just picking up and just like leaving or moving or going across country or leaving the country, for example. Okay. So that's what I'm getting with here. This is really interesting. So let's look at the month of April. So we have the lovely flowers. Oh, so pretty blossoms. Okay. And then we have the broken ring. Okay. And whoops, this actually fell apart. We have the fox. All right, and then we have the bread. All right, and then we have the bull. All righty. So So, I feel as though this is like work related. Maybe in the month of April, you're thinking about leaving your job or leaving like whatever sort of situation that is leaving or is like, it's like a toxic environment. That's where I'm going with that, okay? So with the broken ring, it says parting of the ways in either romance or business, okay? Maybe some of you guys are ready to leave, like ready to leave your relationships and you're like, I'm not for this. Fuck that shit, okay? Or, and then with the fox, we have shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, okay? And I feel like that, you know, you're going to be leaving a toxic like work environment or thinking about leaving a toxic work environment. There's going to be like a situation like I've had this is the last straw. Like I'm not doing that shit anymore. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards on that. I'm pulling like for April. I think I did it like in all 3 piles, which is like April's the most complexing month. So we had a jumper and we have the Knight of Swords here in reverse, okay? And I feel like that this is, like I said, it's like a turn of events that might happen that it's just like is not good for your mental state. And we have the Strength card here in reverse. And it's going to feel like that you're just being like belittled down and you're like, this is not for me. And then you're going to probably sneak around, right? Because that's what the fox is, right? They're like a little bit sneaky. But you might have to like, you know, and I don't mean like sneak around like in a bad way, but like sneak around where, you know, you're looking for jobs at work, child. Filling out your resume at work. Oh my God, applying for jobs at work. You gotta do what you gotta do. Honestly, there's no hate in that. But I feel like that you're gonna be like, okay, I've had enough. I've done this for way too long. I've been putting up with a lot of people's bullshit. I'm ready to break ties. I'm ready to break the ring, okay? And then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So all of the cards turned up in reverse. And I feel like that there's going to be a person in your circle, okay? In particular at work that you might like butt heads with, okay? So, then like a handful of you guys, I feel as though this is more family related than anything. All right. And then also too, we have the Bull, and it's so funny because we got the Strength card in reverse. So the Bull is, you know, so like assertive and aggressive, right? And I think it's going to be like, it's going to take a lot of strength to be able to break out of it and to, you know, tell people pretty much to fuck off. All right. So do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Someone's in your face. We're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. Not today. Right, Nikki? Obviously, you know where he stands, okay? So, definitely just saying, like, in April, stand up for yourself. Don't put up with anyone's bullshit. We're not all about it, okay? But then there is some light, some glimmer, right, with the bread. Think about how, like, oh my God, warm bread sounds so good right now. Period of prosperity and abundance. So obviously there's going to be a point in time in the month of April where you're going to get an influx of either funds or, you know, it's just going to be a very prosperous in some way, shape, or form. Maybe leaving this behind, maybe you finding a new job. You're going to be very prosperous from it, all right? And abundance is just around the corner for you guys because this is good. This is good. This is a lot. This is actually the last card that I pulled for the month of April. And this is a great way to end. Like from all that bullshit and then you walk away with money in your pocket. Honestly, that's like the best way to end things. The fuck you money. Here we go, guys. The month of May. All right, so I feel as though I should reshuffle. So I hear a large truck and I'm like, where is that coming from? All righty. Oh, it's falling apart. What is going on? I don't know if you guys know, like the cards are huge. Okay, here we go. I'm And plus, these cards, like, they don't mess around. They don't like the sugarcoat. So we have mice. You're like, what? Rats? Interesting. And then we have the sun. Okay, and then we have the woman. Oh, and then we have the shark. Now, this is not to scare you, okay? Tea leaves, sometimes they're a little bit blunt, or a little bit more blunter, I think, than any other cards that I worked with. You do have free will, and if it doesn't resonate with you, let it fly away. It's not a big deal. At the same time, like I said, with free will, you can change the outcome to your situation, no matter what it is, okay? So I just thought I'd just say that, because I don't want people coming down on me like it's someone's business. All right, I'm not telling you what to do. Here we go. So we have the mice and the woman. These, they kind of like coincided, including the shark, right? And it's saying that with the dealings with this woman, and, you know, with the mice here, it says discord among family or friends. Then with the shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. And I feel as though this has something to do with the woman. Maybe a woman in your life who might cause you a little bit of grief in one way, shape, or form. All right, you guys, I'm really sorry about that. My little pup, well, she's not really little. She's like 9 years old. She thinks she's only like 12 pounds, but she thinks like she's like a 100-pound dog. So let's get back right into it. The dealings with this woman, I feel like that either, you know, you are going to like go head to head with someone who, like a woman in your family, or, you know, there could be a case where, you know, this woman loses a lot of material wealth. Either, you know, that person is going through a major life change. I'm gonna pull some cards. And I think the devil. Now this came in reverse, and I feel like that this is going to be someone that you might even hear about who will be going through probably a major breakup, or, you know, some sort of form of divorce. Pull a bit more. Has something to do with the heart, and maybe, like, you know, they're like, I might be in love with someone else or something like that, and they're causing a discord amongst the family. People are like hanging back, being like, oh snap, she you know, you see what I mean? So this could be an array of things, and this is what I love about tea leaves. This is because sometimes when things happen, you're like, oh shit, it transpired like that way. So that's not necessarily saying that you are the woman, right? I'm saying that, you know, you might even hear, but I feel as though there's going to be some sort of dealings with a woman, okay? That's what I'm getting with here. But then also too, I feel as though there's going to be a good period of time where there's, you guys like are like, listen, I'm going through the ringer, there's like a ton of shit, and then, oh, I'm so happy, suns and roses and huggy kisses, right? This is what I'm getting with. So I feel like that there's going to be like, you might be hearing like some drama, and there's like some like discord going on, and then, you know, you're just sitting there like unfazed, you know, you're drinking your champagne or pina coladas or tequila or something of the sort, or even just tea. And then you're going to like kind of like observe or watch, or I just feel like that, you know, if you are, like I said, dealing with family discord, that you are just going to be like unfazed. Like there's like, oh, well, I don't really care because there's just so much good shit going on with me. I don't have time for it. Okay. So I think this is really interesting. Tea leaves, they don't hold back. All right. Now, that's what life is. Life is not all about, you know, like roses and daisies. Like, you know, we're faced with some like hard shit sometimes, and tea leaves like to expose people's business sometimes. Anyway, let me know if this has resonated with you in some way. I really enjoy doing this. This is like amazeballs. And yeah, let me know if you guys even like the tea leaf. And you want me to do more of these, because we could do astral houses too. So yeah, let me know down below, and then I hope you guys are doing well, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Me and Nikki, we approve. Anyway, take care, you guys. Bye.